Friends, I'm Daniel Chi back again. Today I'll be talking about something important to all husbands, to all married men, Yeah, married men, you have to pay attention because some of you allow friends, families to influence your marriage negatively, because you fail to understand that they are destroying you. So that's why sometimes we have breakups in marriages, failed marriages, because the man listening to friends, listening to families, this is not really good. You see, when you are married, take your wife as your best friend. Tell her everything. Secrets, where you keep your money, who is with your documents. You never can tell. Some men have died without telling their wife which of his friends or brothers or lawyers are having the documents. They feel if I tell my wife, she's gonna kill me and then take these documents, so it's better I don't tell her. You keep it away from her. You don't even, she never knew that you bought lands, you have houses, because you're feeling if she knows she will kill you. No, come on. If you married, why then did you marry if you don't trust her? So you don't even trust who you married? Come on, that means this is the first mistake you have made. Before you marry, trust the person. She is your partner. How can your partner kill you? Your own helper. You are one. So if you don't trust her before getting married, it means your marriage is already leading to a crash. So let her know things. Keep the documents, let her know where it is. Keep it in the house. Both of you should know where it is. Let her have access to your password, to your account, your credit card. Let her know how much you have in this bank or that bank. Many men died without telling their wives in which of the banks they have money, whether 2 banks, 3 banks. So this woman, she is left alone, empty, when this man is gone. Only his brothers knew about these things because he doesn't trust the wife. He tells his brothers everything. So that is wrong. For all married men, take caution, precaution, okay? Also, married men, don't take your wife. Your wife had little mistakes, faults here and there in the home. You take her case, the issue outside to your friends. When you are drinking with them or you go visit them in their houses, you bring the topic of your wife up, that my wife is bad, she's this, she's that, she can't do this, she can't do that. Every time you're with your friend, you complain about your wife, even to your family. Now, what do you think? Then they start giving you negative advices. You are the one wasting time. Why don't you throw her away? Why don't you look at that your girlfriend? That one, you should have married that one. Why don't you start up something with her? Come on, forget about her. If she's making you sad, you can enjoy your life with another girl. Before you know it, you start thinking towards that direction because you feel that they are telling you the truth. If they were the one, will they do the same thing? Ask yourself, your friends, do they tell you things about their wife? The shortcomings of their wife? So if you are busy feeding your friends and your family about your wife, and they are not telling you about their own wife, it means you are the one who is not thinking right. So I think you should stop that attitude of taking the issues of your wife to your family member every time you pick up your phone. Do you know my wife did this? My wife, are you a child? Before you get married, you should be matured. You should have matured mind to handle things maturely as an adult. So marriage is not for little kids. Before you go in, you have to have a matured heart to contain a lot of things, tolerate things. So now, some of us, some married men, also allow their mother-in-laws to control them. Look, let me tell you, the moment you allow your mother especially, to control your marriage, telling you negative things about your wife, I think you start hating your wife. And let me tell you, when you start hating your wife, it is difficult to love her again completely, like in the beginning. You sometimes you look at her, you're angry, you just wish that you never even married her, because now you are nursing that hatred. They have influenced your mind negatively. So you keep thinking, what do I do? Should I get a second wife? Should I throw her away? You notice that every little thing she does doesn't please you anymore. Your even sexual activities goes down. You don't make love to her anymore. You start fantasizing, thinking about your former girlfriends, thinking about a girl in the street, in your working place. You're not nursing the idea of starting a new relationship outside your marriage, because you feel that one, the relationship outside marriage, is the one to give you is the one that will give you this happiness you have been craving for. Because why? Your family have destroyed your mind, have made you think bad of your wife. Let me tell you, married men, if your wife is having faults here and there, sometimes she doesn't even know that she's making these mistakes. Come on, all you have to do is to call her. You can even take her out that very day, buy her things, make her happy. Then when you come home, you sit her down and then explain to her and say, hey, baby, let's talk something. Because then she's in a happy mood to listen to you. With her, see, I'm not always happy, you do this to me, you do that, you do this. Then she will see, she will apologize and say, okay, I'm sorry, I will change. So sometimes let her know. If you don't like the way she's dressing, let her know. If you don't like, maybe she's getting fat, let her know it. Don't just hide it and go out there telling your friends, look at her, she doesn't dress nice. Look at your wife dressed better than her. This, that. No, talk to her, make her understand it, okay? Make her understand where she's having these faults so that she could adjust herself, okay? And also, married men, don't always bring in your friends, these your single friends to the home all the time. Some of them even come around spending the night in your home. And sometimes you even leave these your friends at home and go to work. Sometimes because they come from a far distance, they stay in your house for like a week or two. You go to work, leaving them at home, and they're with your wife. Have you forgotten your wife also is a human being, and she's not above temptation? You don't know if she can handle temptations. These your friends could easily, you may say, I trust my friend. Let me tell you, don't trust your friends when it comes to your marriage. Many friends have broken marriages of their best friends. They have taken over their wives. Even some people, their wives have even given birth to babies which are not theirs, which belong to their friends, their brothers. So when you are married, avoid single guys, even married guys. You should know the limit, the boundary, how you bring them in, Not all the time, every month, every time, every week, they are coming around. No. So avoid single guys in your home. Don't give them access to your wife. If they want to talk to you, let them talk to you. Let them not communicate to your wife. Why would they call your wife? So let them speak to you. If they want to speak to your wife, let them speak to you through her. They can call your phone, then you can give your wife the phone and say, hey, this my friend wants to say hello. That's all. Nothing more than that. Okay? So, married men, be careful. Okay? So, what else? Married men, some married men still keep contact with their former ex-girlfriends. This is not good. It's not good because keeping contact with them, these girls have a way of telling you sweet things, lovely things, trying to bring back your old memories. Before you know it, you're already out there having sexual affairs with them, relationship with them. So I say to all married men, avoid your ex-girlfriends. It's over between you and them. Don't have contact with them, okay? Else you start comparing. And also, don't compare your wife to your friend's wife, because you don't know. Your wife could improve tomorrow. That your best friend's wife could turn bad in the future. So don't compare and say, hey, look at you. You don't behave like this girl or that girl, or you don't behave like your sister. Everybody is wired differently. You married her, so you should know how to put her through things she doesn't know. If she cannot cook, send her to a cooking school where she will learn how to cook, or you can send her for marriage classes where she can learn things about marriage. So don't always beat your wife all the time, because let me tell you, the day you start beating your wife is the day also you start hating her. How do you feel after beating your wife, then after a week or two you want to make love to her? What goes through your head? Okay, so don't beat your wife. Even if you have misunderstanding with your wife, try to settle it that very day. Don't let it linger up to 2-3 days. Settle your differences with her almost that same day. Buy her things to make her happy. If you offend her, or even if she offends you, try to talk it out with her, with love, not with hatred and anger, shouting at her. Look, never let your wife be scared of you. Never. It's not good for you to allow your wife to be scared of you. Anytime you're coming back home, she's afraid. It's not good. It's not good at all. You're destroying your marriage, because that girl at a point will start thinking, what kind of man did I marry? Did I marry an animal? So don't scare your wife, don't scare your wife. Love your wife, buy her things, surprise her all the time, and never compare. And don't discuss your wife to your family members or friends. Don't let your family members influence you negatively. She's your partner. This is the girl you married, and you are going to live long with her, okay? So put things straight with her, love her, show her love, okay? This is all I have to say to you, married men, okay? Alright, like my video, put down your comment, tell me what you think, subscribe. You can share this also. If you know any married person, you can share this video. Maybe it can help, you never can tell. Okay, I'm Daniel Chi saying bye-bye.